Howdy folks, Singing Toad here, and for today's video I'm going to be testing this stuff here. This is called Wick. They claim it to be world's best fire starter. It says survival fire starter. Guaranteed no kindling, no newspaper, 30-minute burn time, boils 8 cups of water on its own. You get 4 of these in the pack, and so of course it says, campfire, fireplace, cooking emergency, and all natural, made in Canada. And then of course it just says all this stuff here on the top. That is a bunch of French on that side. That's the bottom. Let me flip this around. There's the Anglais instructions. Sorry if my hands are shaking a little bit, but I am doing this freehand, and there's nothing on the bottom, as I mentioned. And whoops! Oh, little fumble fingers today. And this is the back side. So of course you got cooking, hunting, camping, fireplaces, and I've got some YouTube stuff here. And I've got a mosquito biting on my arm there. I probably should have put bug spray on. One thing I can say is that these things smell pretty good. So let me grab one of them out here and we'll have a look at it. Alright, so that's what it looks like. So it's just kind of a cup, kind of almost like a medicine cup or a cupcake cup. And it's got obviously some wax, I'm assuming, and wood chips, a wick, and I'll tell you what, I don't know what these things are made from, but they smell amazing. I mean, the sawdust, but there's a floral smell to them. I mean, they're pleasant smelling. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and light one of these up and see how this works and see if we can get a fire going. I'm not going to just sit here and film this whole thing because it could take a long time, so I'll just come back as we go along. And I have my assistant with me who's going to be lighting the fire here, and that's my son, my young lad, and we'll see how this goes. Good job, buddy. Alright, so we have it lit there, and we're just going to see here how this works. So we're following the instructions of what it says to do. It says to put it in the fire underneath dry wood. This is dry, perfectly dry wood, well-seasoned wood, hardwood. So we're going to just let this go here and see how well it does. And I'll come back periodically throughout this video here. I'm not just going to sit here and film this because that'll be boring, but we'll see how that does. Alright, so we're only a few minutes in. I want to say about 5 minutes in full disclosure of burn time since we lit it, and you can see it's really starting to grab the wood. Now, I did add a little piece of wood underneath the guy because he was a little too low, and I've added a couple extra little pieces of kindling in there just to kind of help it along because the flame, it wasn't close enough to the wood excuse me, to get the wood to go. So just in full disclosure, I did add that little piece in there, and I added a couple extra little pieces here just to kind of help it along because I don't want this to take hours. But as you can see, it is going, and I haven't doctored this. I haven't added fuel or anything like that besides just a couple little pieces of kindling, which the main log in the middle ignited first. These little kindling pieces I added in separately, and they're just now starting to catch, as you can see. So, like I said, we're only about 5 minutes in total here, and we're burning pretty good here. So the key is to have it elevated high enough that it can start licking flames up onto the main piece of wood, and it will catch. Alright, so we'll just keep going along here, and we'll see where we're at in a few more minutes. Okay folks, so as you can see here, the fire is really going. We're roughly 10 minutes in, I want to say. So the kindling pieces that I added in, they are burning nicely, and the fire has taken off. So this thing does what it says on the box. Now, one thing I wanted to make mention of on the box here, it does say, where did it say it here? It says warning not to be used as a candle, which makes perfect sense because the whole thing burns. But where did I see it here? It said somewhere on here that it's not toxic. Where did I see that? Wax contains natural wood chips. Do does not contain toxic ingredients. Here, it's in the bottom left-hand corner. Right there. So I just wanted to quickly mention, it's a non-toxic product. It's Canadian made, and you know, it does what it says on the box. As you can see, the fire is well lit here, and right now I am enjoying a Comanche Connecticut Robusto, and the fire is going along pretty nicely. One disclaimer I want to put out is that when you have a fire in your backyard, where I live, there are restrictions on what types of fires you can have in town. I do live in a city, in town. Now I am in my backyard, but you can see my fire is in this container. So, you know, loose embers and stuff are not going to come flying out. Now I do have a door. Now for the purpose of the video, I have the door open, but when I'm not filming, the door is shut to keep the fire inside the fire. But I also have, just located behind the fire, I have a big wheelbarrow full of water with a bailing jug here to our, actually we call it a milk jug here in Canada. Our milk comes in a bag, and you put the milk bags inside this container here. But I have a couple of these, and I'm using it as a water jug. So in the event that the fire should get out of control, I can scoop that water real quickly into the fire, or if absolutely need be, I can just simply dump the wheelbarrow right onto the fire, and that'll put it out real lickety-split. And again, the wood's just piled over here. It is bagged wood, and I know buying wood is absolutely criminal to do, but for the purpose of this video, I didn't have any proper wood to burn, and I wanted to test this device out. But as you can see, this is burning really well. Like I said, we're about 10 minutes in total, and we've got a successful fire going. So I'm going to go ahead and say that this product here, this World's Best Fire Starter by Wick, is good. This gets a thumbs up from me. So, you know, folks, if I think a product is crap, I'll tell you it's crap. And if I think a product is good, I'll say it's good. And so far, I'm very happy with this. So this gets a thumbs up from Singing Toad. Anyway, happy Saturday, folks. This is Saturday night that I'm filming this video, and you know, I just want to say I hope you're having a great time in your life. And thanks very much for watching. This is Singing Toad, signing out.